Tarun, I am going to come to you now with the benefit of hindsight and the lessons that we seem to have learned. Do you think as we progress towards the future, uh, the business metrics that we've classically used traditionally, will they change? Do you think new metrics will come in within organizations such as the ones that you run yourself and millions, of course? Do you think that's going to radically change?
Uh, there will be changes, Arjun, but I don't think so too much radically because business is there to make revenues,
Yeah,
profits.
of
Okay,
course.
those are
Goes
not going to
without
change.
saying.
Those are the major KPIs. Okay,
Those are the
customer.
existential KPIs, aren't they?
Okay, so they are not going to change. But how you're going to look at things maybe is going to change. How you expectations are going to change. Instead of now, okay, sorry for saying this. While we delivered, we made the whole workforce work from home. Okay, business expectations have also risen
Yeah,
drastically now. Okay,
indeed.
so massive opportunity. I look at it, but a lot of people also say it's a crisis or we have dug our own graves by delivering so well. Okay, but I look at it as a massive opportunity. So businesses are going to come to us probably, and their expectations are going to be much more faster time to market. Uh, Instead of months, they're going to ask us for in days, if not in matter of hours. Because today, most of the businesses know that we can deploy infrastructure in hours. Okay, so that's going to be there. But the biggest change that I see is going to be data.
Data
Is going to be how now people have realized that data is so imperative.
is supreme, isn't it?
It's, it's, it's supreme only if you monetize it.
Of course. We
Okay,
haven't
so
got there yet.
we haven't got there yet because to reach the stage of monetization, which I call the final stage, there are many stages to be done before. Okay, so you are going to see a lot of businesses now talking about data and understanding that data, enriching that data, transforming that data, and then making sense out of it.
So true.
I think digital, a buzzword will still remain.
Of course.
Okay, I call it a buzzword because for me, digital is a process.
Yeah.
Okay, so people will still try to make things more digital, but in India, I think we will take some time because the consumer mindset, okay, specifically not the millennial, but the other consumer who are slightly older, the mindset is still more of preference face to face.
Yeah. The
Okay, so
physical touch. Yeah.
the physical touch is still much more important in our country, but 3 months have been a life changing experience.
Indeed, they
So
have.
customers are also going to be more open to adopting some of these things, and we are seeing customers adopting much more. But you're
Outstanding.
also seeing some other changes. Okay, one of the report that was, I think it was in the newspaper, Economic Times or somewhere. The use of ATM cards and debit cards is seriously declined, massively declined.
Yeah. Wallets have kind of
Okay,
been spurred on to.
yeah, but and there are still a lot of people. The cash economy has again started coming back because people are trying to conserve whatever it is and only spend whatever it is.
So
So
true.
lifestyle changes of minimalistic living is being adopted
Is
a
it
lot.
getting adopted in the true sense? I'm going to take that to million. Million,
Just one.
please, by all means.
If only the organizations start adopting the minimalistic living, it would be very different.
Milind, looking ahead into the future, if you were to be able to peer into the future, to gaze at the crystal ball, as they say, do you think the definition of success will change for you on how you even view success in the future?
Yes, obviously. I mean, presently the success is not dependent on how you are able to gain business, but it is dependent on how you are able to change the mindset of your customer. Right now, Tarun also said, and we also experience the same thing, that the customers still crave for working face to face. They want that human touch into the whole business aspect. For that sake, even the employees, just about 2 days back, there was some survey done, and out of some 10 countries and more than 3,000 employees across the various organizations, they found that in India, 82% of the employees have said that they would like to work from office after 3 months of working from home. Whereas the other countries, contrary to that, have been very open to working from home.
Sorry, Milind, I'll barge in here for a second. Okay, I am probably one of those 82% because working from home, okay, is a massive issue because you're literally working 24 hours.
That is so true.
At least in office, and I'm hearing this complaint from so many people.
Yeah, there's no start time. There's no end time, really.
I think we have not yet got into it as a culture. The moment we get into it as a culture and putting limits that, okay, working from home means you're still working, available for most of your meetings, and it's not random somebody saying we're fixing up a meeting at 8 o'clock in the night.
That is true.
Over those things, they will take some time, but they stabilize. I'll be more than happy to work from home.
I do have a view on the clock, but Milind, I will please allow you to finish.
I have one very interesting point carrying Tarun's discussion forward. What he has raised, that actually has raised to this. In fact, it is going to, you asked about what is going to succeed or what is going to be the success of tomorrow. Apart from mindset changing, it is also going to be a success in terms of decentralization.
Yes.
You know, those monolithic buildings which you see in BKC, so-and-so house and so-and-so bhavan, or if you see in Lower Parel, some very big broker organizations having very big buildings, suddenly will change because they know it makes no sense to make people come to office all the way around from whole across the geography of Mumbai. Instead, I see the success will be by creating small offices of 20 people, 30 people in n number of locations across the city, which will give the good golden mean of operations to all. They can go to office, so that feeling of being able to go to office will be there. At the same time, they don't have to travel long distances. And as Manish was saying, the technology will always be available. It will evolve. Tarun was also saying things will go on cloud. And so far, whatever was being discussed on cloud was more from the point of view of compute workload. It was more from the point of view of customer service workload. Now the cloud will be full of endpoint workload, because you can't have the endpoints at the homes of the people and still keep security for thousands of people at various places using their home VPNs, home Wi-Fi's, which may have password as 12345 or 0000000, something of that kind. So the workload will move to the cloud. The endpoint workload will move to the cloud. The document sharing and all that, which was secured in the monolithic storage vaults of the organizations, will now move to the cloud in the collaboration platforms. And using that, when you are able to do business and make the mindset change in your customer, that is the success of tomorrow's organization.
Outstanding. I'm going to hold you there. Manish, I'm going to come to you, and I do have a view on the clock. We've got about 4 minutes left. You clearly heard Tarun and Milind articulate the very fact that the way we've looked at things has changed now. And going forward, that's how it's going to remain. We are constantly going to be reinventing everything that we knew. Now, having heard that, you from Dell Technologies that you represent, and this is equally for the brilliant audience that's listening to us right now and viewing us, do you think there's a change in the manner that you approach organizations and clients with solutioning and your overall operating model by itself from the perspective of Dell Technologies?
Oh, yes. See, this is taking a step back into what I said earlier, right? In the spirit of partnership, we have always been trying to put a first step forward in terms of collaborating with our customers. If the customer needs are changing, our business models automatically are changing, right? So as a result, we are trying to be a little more proactive in getting those solutions to our customers. I just highlighted a finance program that we fully launched. Right? That's one of the aspects of it. Technologically as well, if you look at products, or if you look at solutions, or if you look at our services that we are today looking at, what's changing right now? If I look at the current business challenge, if I look at it, right, what's changing? It's the end user's reliance on data and information is expanding exponentially, right? Data needs to be always accessible and available, making, I would say, downtimes intolerable. At the same time, if I say IT continuity, which I would say after hearing Milind, it's a combination of business continuity and disaster recovery both. I would say those programs need to evolve to address new threats, management, compliance, audit. So all of these are important things from a business standpoint. So as a result, solutions are evolving already. We as an organization have a complete, just taking a 30-second thing to tell what all Dell Technologies today under the portfolio has an organization, right? We are strategically aligned businesses along with Dell EMC, provide you end-to-end complete solutions on security, on cloud management, on your networks, on your on infrastructure, of course. So it's a complete, total end-to-end offering which is available and which will keep evolving as well. We recently launched a wonderful product in the name of PowerStore, which again will change a lot of I would not say the storage need, but how the data will be managed. Going back to what Tarun said, that data needs to be available at the right time, and how it will be managed is going to decide our success in pointing out monetizing the data, if I may say. You borrow it from Tarun, right?